but it's true. Adults are always complaining about the next generation. Well, our next guests have something to say about that. And they are definitely all right with Chloe and Halle Bailey, the sisters who are just 18 and 19 years old and who've been singing together since they were little, got the attention of a certain Queen Bee, yes, Beyonce herself, after they posted a video singing a cover of her song Pretty Hurts. That was in 2013. Now the sisters are signed to Beyonce's label. They recently released their debut album, The Kids Are All Right.
Working ain't no 9 to 5, California, that's a vibe. We don't do right, you know that's the life. We wanna have some fun, it's some love for everyone. Pass it around when you get done. That's the mood, yeah, that's the one.
Chloe and Halle also star in the TV show Grownish, for which they wrote the theme song. And if that's not enough, they also wrote the song Warrior for the Disney movie A Wrinkle in Time. And Chloe and Halle join us now from our studios in Culver City, California. Welcome. Congratulations on everything. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So who's who? I can't tell me who's who.
Yes, well, this one is Halle.
And I'm Chloe.
Okay. Well, let's start with the title track, The Kids Are All Right. Tell us about the song. How did it come to you?
You know, we were in our living room, me, my sister, and our friend Diana Gordon, and my sister started playing these amazing chords, and we sat with those melodies for a few days until the lyrics came to us. It was basically the message that we wanted to portray to the kids of today, to remind us all that no matter what is happening right now in the world, we're going to be all right. You know, because for the youth, especially, it feels like there's the weight of the world on our shoulders right now. And like, are we going to be okay with the future and what's to come?
The kids are
As I understand it, you've been singing since you were little girls, like you were 5 and 7. And so how did it start? Chloe, did you always know that you could sing?
The very first time we actually sang together in person was when I was 7 and my sister was 5, and we were singing Summertime at our talent show at Spelman College summer camp, and we actually won the talent show. And when we saw our names under the first place, I still remember seeing it in my mind. I remember being like, wow, people actually like us singing together. We could really do this. And it just kind of traveled from there. We always sang around Atlanta and did these shows and club appearances, these little girls in these sundresses. And some people would tell us, oh, maybe you all should do YouTube covers, start that. And we never took that too seriously because we heard of the rare stories where people would get discovered off of YouTube, and we were like, oh yeah, sure, okay. But we never thought that one day it would actually be us. And when we first posted our cover to Best Thing I Never Had by Beyonce, we were just singing for fun.
There was a time I thought that you did everything right, no lies.
And I remember we taped it and we asked Mom and Dad if we could post it, and they were like, sure. Next thing you know, all of these views came in and we were like, wow, what's going on? Wow, how is this happening? And we just kind of kept that going. And then the Queen Bee came knocking.
That's kind of amazing. Okay, so I have to play Warrior now from A Wrinkle in Time, just because I have to. Here it is.
Oh, my darling, I am getting closer, hold on tight. And I know it hasn't been so easy. I'm fighting for my life. I could be a warrior.
Sorry, I just have to let it wash over me for another minute. Sorry. Was this an assignment? Did this come to you? Did you offer it to them? How did this come about? Who wants to tell me this story?
This is Halle. Yes,
okay.
This was a beautiful thing that came to us from the wonderful Miss Ava, the director of this movie. It was so much fun for us to just dig in, watch the trailer for the movie, and think about what we wanted to say and what we wanted to say to many young girls who are going to be watching this movie.
Almost there, overcome my fear. I saved the light in our lives.
having that empowering message to young girls was something that was so important because we felt that it would help us boost our confidence and then boost their confidence, because especially being young Black girls, you have to realize that you're beautiful and that you're strong in every single way. So that was definitely a message that we wanted to get through.
I could be a warrior. Yes, I am a warrior.
It seems like you've had a marvelous experience so far. But one of the things I wanted to talk about in Grownish is that Grownish really digs into some real pain points for a lot of young women, particularly young women of color. And I want to play a clip of, there's an episode in particular I want to mention. It's about dating. On the show, you play twins, Jazz and Sky, you play college track stars, but you also have a really painful conversation that I know that a lot of other young women have shared, because this is an experience that they've had, and I'll just play it and we can talk about it.
Everybody's always checking for the girl who looks Black, but no one wants the girl who actually is.
Which is why everyone's suddenly getting lip injections.
And wearing cornrows and rocking Timbs.
Yeah, but do you know why it's like this? Have you ever asked one of these guys?
No! The fact that we would even have to ask is crazy. Makes it seem like we're the problem.
Ladies have to ask, has that been your experience?
Thankfully, it hasn't. We have laser focus on our dreams right now, and so we're not really worried about the validation from men or young boys. And I think that's something that, is really special when you can love yourself. And, I was just grateful that we were given these roles, Jaslyn and Skylar, to portray what a lot of young Black women go through.
Have you heard from a lot of people about this episode or the series in general?
It always amazes us when young Black girls and all of these people come up to us and say, that episode of Grownish really spoke to me. I felt like I was you guys. I've been through that when I'm in college and I don't see the majority who looks like me, and I'm really not getting hit on or anything or talked to. And I see all of my friends getting all of this play, and it really makes me feel some type of way. It is really inspiring when we hear that, because we're like, oh, that's so cool that we could be portraying this and doing our jobs and realizing that, hey, no matter what, as long as I'm confident, I'm going to be great no matter what.
Watch out, world, I'm grown now. It's about to go now.
That is Chloe and Halle. Their album, The Kids Are All Right, is out now, and they were kind enough to talk to us from NPR West in Culver City, California. Thanks so much for talking with us.
Thank you for your time. Have a beautiful day.
I can't sleep, I'm wide awake. I've been up since yesterday. Scared 'cause I know